Most people don't realize this, but nearly 70% of travel gifts given to senior women never see daylight. Not because they're ungrateful, but because the gifts simply don't match how they travel. A bulky gadget, left at home. A complicated accessory, tossed aside. But the right gift, that's different. It can turn a stiff airplane seat into a peaceful little cocoon, soften the loneliness of a hotel room, or make a long travel day feel easier on the body and gentler on the mind. And if you've ever known a truly selective traveler, you already understand. They instantly know when something isn't thoughtful, practical, or elegant enough for their rhythm. But the ideas in this video. These are the rare gems that make even the pickiest senior woman pause, smile, and think, finally, someone understands what I actually need when I travel. You're watching Senior Travel Adventures. Tap like so more seniors get gifts that truly support their journeys, and hit subscribe. Because comfort, confidence, and adventure should always travel with you. Gift 1. The Cabin Whisper Pouch. Celine Marigold had one quiet frustration she never admitted to anyone. The way every little sound on an airplane seemed 10 times louder than it should be. The rattling makeup bag. The harsh zip of a carry-on pocket. The clink of items shifting around. She hated feeling like she was disturbing the person beside her, especially on early morning flights when everyone was half asleep and wrapped in their own little world. That's why the Cabin Whisper pouch instantly became her favorite travel companion. It isn't just a small organizer, it's intentionally designed with soft-touch interior lining and near-silent zippers that glide instead of scrape. In Celine's hands, it made every movement feel smooth and controlled, almost elegant. She said it made her feel graceful again, especially in those tight airplane rows where space feels borrowed and privacy feels thin. Beyond that emotional comfort, the pouch helps reduce one of the most common travel stressors for senior women: fumbling around. Instead of digging and rattling, each essential has its own padded slot: reading glasses, lip balm, tissues, earplugs, even a small hand cream. Everything stays in place, easy to find, easy to reach, without the loud rummaging that draws attention. And here's the part most people overlook. Gifts like this aren't just about convenience. They give the traveler a sense of control. A soft, quiet way to move through a busy environment without feeling rushed or clumsy. That matters deeply to picky senior women who value dignity, order, and a little bit of refinement, even at 30,000 feet. Would this kind of quiet organization help you stay calmer and more put together when you travel? Gift 2. The Memoricalm Travel Journal. Celine Marigold always found the moments just before takeoff a little overwhelming. The engine hum, the sudden push of acceleration, the subtle turbulence, it all reminded her that she was temporarily out of control. That's why the Memoricalm Travel Journal became one of her most treasured travel companions. It isn't just a blank notebook, it's carefully crafted with prompts that encourage reflection, gratitude, and mindfulness while on the road. Each page asks gentle questions. What made you smile today? Which scent reminds you of home? What small wonder did you notice on this trip? These prompts help anchor seniors in the present, giving them a tool to process travel stress, capture memories, and find small moments of joy even in hectic airports or crowded hotels. For Celine, the act of writing during takeoff transformed anxiety into calm. She would tuck the journal into the pouch she kept at her seat, pull it out, and let her thoughts flow. The prompts guided her to notice beauty around her: a stranger's kindness, the shifting light over cityscape, or the aroma of freshly brewed coffee in the airport lounge. What might have been another stressful moment became a ritual of grounding, reflection, and personal joy. Beyond easing nerves, the journal also becomes a living memory of the trip. Unlike digital notes or photos alone, writing encourages seniors to slow down, savor, and create a tangible story they can revisit for years. It reinforces self-connection, helping travelers like Celine feel more in tune with themselves and more present in each new experience. Could a journal like this help you turn anxiety into calm, or make your trips feel more meaningful? Imagine having a little companion that transforms every flight, bus ride, or hotel evening into a moment of reflection and comfort. Gift 3. Quiet Heat Lap Shawl for Airplanes. Celine Marigold always dreaded the unpredictable chill of airplanes. Even on a sunny day, cabin air conditioning could feel icy, and by the time she settled in, her fingers and ankles would be stiff, her energy drained. Blankets are often provided, but they're bulky, scratchy, or shared with a stranger's germs. That's why the quiet heat lap shawl became her secret travel luxury. Unlike a standard blanket, it's lightweight, packable, and equipped with silent micro-heating panels that warm without noise, giving seniors like Celine a gentle, consistent heat exactly where they need it. The emotional impact is just as important as the physical comfort. Wearing it, Celine felt cocooned, a private, calm space amidst the hum of passengers and the clatter of service carts. It restored a subtle sense of dignity. She wasn't fumbling with an airline throw or shivering under cold air. She was in control, cozy, and able to relax. Even short flights became moments of personal comfort, and longer journeys no longer left her drained or anxious about the cold. It's also a visual reminder that small, thoughtful travel tools can transform the experience entirely. Seniors often overlook items that are both practical and emotionally reassuring. The lap shawl does both. It nurtures the body while quietly signaling self-care and preparedness, a comforting reassurance in unfamiliar surroundings. Celine loves it most during turbulence or when she's reading in her window seat, the warmth spreading through her legs and lower back. She often says it feels like a gentle hug that travels with her, softening the harsh edges of airport lounges and airplane cabins. Would you use a shawl like this on a long flight, feeling cozy, protected, and quietly pampered the entire way? Gift 4. Hotel Soul Light Orb. There's something about stepping into a hotel room that can feel unsettling, even for seasoned travelers like Celine Marigold. The harsh fluorescent lighting, unfamiliar furniture, and quiet hum of appliances often make the space feel cold, empty, and impersonal. For many seniors, especially those traveling alone, this can heighten feelings of loneliness or mild anxiety. That's why Celine treasures her Hotel Soul Light Orb. It's a palm-sized LED orb that casts a soft, warm glow, transforming any sterile hotel room into a cozy, inviting space almost instantly. The orb isn't just about ambience, it's about emotional grounding. The gentle light signals safety and comfort, subtly shifting the room's energy from stark and unfamiliar to warm and personal. For Celine, it became a ritual. As soon as she entered her room, she would place the orb on the nightstand, dim the main lights, and let its glow fill the corners. Immediately, the space felt less like a temporary stopover and more like a sanctuary. She describes it as stopping her room from feeling cold or empty, and giving her a sense of presence and belonging even when far from home. Beyond emotional comfort, the orb is practical too. It provides enough light to read, journal, or prepare for the next day without disturbing a travel companion or waking early risers with harsh overhead lights. It's compact, rechargeable, and effortless. No complicated setup or bulky equipment. For seniors who value both simplicity and serenity, this little orb delivers a surprisingly big impact. Could a simple touch of warm light help your hotel stay feel more like home? Imagine stepping off a long flight, letting a soft glow greet you, and immediately feeling calm, secure, and ready to rest. For picky travelers like Celine, it's more than a gadget. It's a companion that turns unfamiliar spaces into comforting retreats. Gift 5. The No-Rattle Pill Travel Case. For many seniors, managing medication on the road can be surprisingly stressful. Celine Marigold, for example, always carried a small assortment of pills, vitamins, supplements, and prescriptions, essential to keeping her travel days smooth. But typical pill containers have one frustrating flaw: they rattle. That clatter, especially in quiet places like hotel lobbies, airplanes, or shuttle buses, can make anyone feel self-conscious. Celine often worried that strangers would notice, or that she'd appear frail or forgetful. It was a small, subtle anxiety, but persistent. Enter the no-rattle pill travel case. Unlike the usual hard plastic boxes, this case has a soft interior that cradles each pill, dampening sound completely. Each compartment is lined to prevent bumping, tipping, or rolling, keeping medications perfectly in place. The result is simple but powerful. A senior can take care of their health discreetly and confidently, without drawing unwanted attention. For Celine, it restored a sense of dignity that many overlook in travel products. Beyond quiet organization, the case reduces mistakes and travel stress. Pills are easy to find, clearly separated, and secure, no more scrambling or double-checking. This can be especially reassuring for seniors with early arthritis, hand tremors, or vision sensitivity, as it combines practical accessibility with peace of mind. It's more than a container. It's a tiny, personal safety net. Imagine sitting in a quiet airport lounge, reaching for your daily supplement, and feeling completely composed. No rattling, no fumbling, no embarrassment. For picky travelers like Celine, the right travel case transforms a simple, everyday task into a confident, seamless routine. Could a case like this make your trips feel more dignified, organized, and stress-free? Gift 6. Aroma Anchor Travel Balm. Travel can be full of excitement, but it can also stir up tension, especially for seniors like Celine Marigold who are navigating airports, unfamiliar hotels, and long flights. The smells of strange food courts, airplane cabins, or hotel hallways can feel jarring or even unsettling after years of familiar routines. That's why Celine treasures her Aroma Anchor Travel Balm, a non-liquid, TSA-friendly scent balm crafted to bring a small, personal touch of comfort no matter where she goes. What makes it special isn't just the fragrance, it's the emotional connection. Scents are powerful triggers of memory and mood. Celine uses a lavender citrus blend that instantly recalls her late mother's garden in Louisiana, where she spent countless summer afternoons between piano lessons. With just a dab on her wrists or the back of her neck, she feels a gentle grounding, a reminder of home, stability, and safety. What might otherwise be an anxious or overwhelming moment, boarding a crowded flight, waiting for luggage, or navigating a long airport corridor, becomes a pause of calm and reflection. The balm is compact, mess-free, and designed to slip easily into a carry-on, handbag, or even a coat pocket. Seniors can use it discreetly whenever they need to reset, center, or soothe themselves. The power of the balm lies in its ability to turn a moment of sensory overload into one of emotional comfort, creating a tiny oasis of familiarity in otherwise unpredictable travel environments. And here's a little interactive thought for viewers. Think about a scent that instantly relaxes you, brings back a cherished memory, or makes you feel safe. Share it in the comments. Your aroma anchor might just inspire someone else's travel comfort. For Celine, this balm isn't just a luxury. It's a tool for emotional resilience, helping her feel anchored, calm, and ready to embrace the adventure of every new journey. Gift 7. Touch-free handle wraps. Celine Marigold has always been careful about hygiene, but she never wanted travel to feel like a constant game of avoidance. Door handles, airplane tray tables, hotel remotes, these small everyday surfaces can feel like minefields, especially when traveling through crowded airports or staying in unfamiliar hotels. But constant worry can be exhausting, and many seniors feel embarrassed or anxious when they overthink germs. That's why Celine swears by touch-free handle wraps, a clever, elegant solution that puts control back in her hands without adding stress or fear. These wraps are compact, stylish, and designed to slip over handles or remotes in seconds. They create a protective barrier, so Celine can touch what she needs with confidence, knowing she isn't exposing herself to hidden surfaces. The beauty of these wraps is that they don't scream germ anxiety. They're subtle, lightweight, and visually appealing, allowing seniors to maintain dignity while staying safe. For Celine, this meant she could relax when opening hotel doors, using shared bathrooms, or adjusting airplane seat trays. The control these wraps offered reduced mental fatigue, letting her focus on the joy of travel instead of lingering worry. But the emotional value goes beyond hygiene. Having small tools that reinforce independence can make all the difference for picky travelers. Celine felt empowered rather than cautious, prepared rather than fearful, and graceful rather than fussy. It's a reminder that smart, thoughtful travel accessories can transform ordinary moments into experiences of confidence and ease. Would a small, simple wrap like this help you feel safer and more in control on your next trip? For seniors who value independence and peace of mind, it's more than a convenience. It's a travel companion that quietly supports every step of the journey. Gift 8. The Posturest Travel Sling. Flights can be exhausting, even for travelers who love the adventure, and for seniors like Celine Marigold, maintaining comfort while sleeping upright has always been a challenge. Neck pillows offer some support, but they often fail to prevent what she calls chin collapse, leaving her with a stiff neck and sore shoulders by the time the plane lands. Enter the Posturest Travel Sling, a gentle, ergonomic support system designed to cradle the head and upper body, allowing seniors to rest upright without strain. Celine quickly nicknamed it her floating nap hammock because of the way it feels like her head is softly suspended, neither drooping forward nor awkwardly tilted. Unlike traditional travel pillows, this sling distributes weight evenly and adjusts gradually, supporting natural posture while preventing fatigue and tension. On long flights or even while waiting in airport lounges, Celine could finally relax, drift into a light nap, and wake refreshed rather than stiff and irritable. The emotional impact is just as significant as the physical comfort. For many senior travelers, the inability to rest properly can turn a long day of travel into a cycle of exhaustion, crankiness, and anxiety, all before even stepping foot in the destination. With the sling, Celine regained a sense of control over her comfort. She could sleep, read, or watch a movie without worrying about awkward angles or stiff muscles. It gave her not just rest, but confidence that she could enjoy the first day of her trip fully energized. It's small, lightweight, and easily fits into a carry-on, yet it transforms the travel experience in a way that traditional pillows rarely do. Imagine gliding into a deep, supported nap in your seat, arriving at your destination feeling refreshed, calm, and ready to explore. For seniors who value dignity, ease, and well-being, the Posturest Travel Sling is more than a convenience. It's a travel tool that preserves energy, independence, and joy on every journey. Gift 9. Compact Comfort Spironolactone. Long travel days can take a toll on the body, and for seniors like Celine Marigold, even the smallest discomforts, sore hands from gripping luggage, swollen ankles after a flight, or tension in tired shoulders, can dampen the excitement of an adventure. That's why she treasures her Compact Comfort Spironolactone, a tiny but powerful travel companion designed to deliver soothing relief wherever she goes. Inside the small tin is a warming balm that melts tension, a miniature pressure point roller that can ease stiff joints, and a soft cloth for gentle massage. Despite its size, it offers a mini spa experience that fits neatly in a purse or carry-on, transforming even a cramped hotel room or airplane seat into a moment of self-care. The emotional resonance is what makes it extraordinary. Seniors often prioritize practicality over indulgence, but this tin reminds them that comfort and care are not luxuries, they're necessities for a joyful travel experience. Celine loves to pull it out after a long day of sightseeing, kneading tired hands, rolling out her wrists, and giving her feet a quick lift. Each use isn't just about relieving physical discomfort. It's a tiny act of respect for her own well-being, a reminder that she deserves attention and nurturing no matter her age or schedule. The compact design also makes it a subtle, elegant companion. Unlike bulky spa kits or messy creams, this tin is discreet and practical, perfect for seniors who want comfort without fuss. By taking a few quiet minutes with it, Celine feels replenished, grounded, and ready for the next day's adventure. Whether that means exploring a museum, strolling through a garden, or simply enjoying a leisurely breakfast in a new city. Could a small, portable spa kit like this help you reclaim comfort and energy on your travels? For picky travelers like Celine, the Compact Comfort Spironolactone proves that even the tiniest tools can deliver enormous relief, nurturing both body and spirit while on the move. Gift 10. The Personal Story Passport Insert. Travel is more than seeing new places. For seniors like Celine Marigold, it's about creating memories that matter, moments that tell the story of a life well lived. That's why Celine treasures the Personal Story Passport Insert, a small, elegantly designed insert that fits neatly inside a passport. Unlike a simple notebook or journal, this insert invites travelers to write one meaningful memory from each trip. A conversation with a local, a sunrise over a new city, a song heard in a quiet plaza, or a small act of kindness that warmed the heart. Over time, it transforms an ordinary passport into a lifebook, capturing the legacy of experiences rather than just stamps and visas. The emotional impact is profound. Aging often comes with a heightened awareness that life is finite, and many seniors want to leave more than physical traces. They want to preserve stories, lessons, and moments of joy. Celine says the insert makes every trip feel intentional, a chance to reflect, celebrate, and honor her own journey. Even short excursions or routine travels gain weight and meaning, becoming threads in the tapestry of her life. It's not about perfection or writing beautifully. It's about capturing authenticity and the simple magic of lived experiences. The act of writing while traveling also grounds seniors in the present. In the bustle of airports, the clamor of hotel lobbies, or the hum of guided tours, pausing to note one moment encourages mindfulness and gratitude. Each memory, no matter how small, becomes a keepsake to revisit, a vivid reminder that adventure never expires, and that every day holds a story worth recording. Could an insert like this turn your passport into more than a travel document, into a chronicle of your own legacy? For selective travelers like Celine, the personal story passport insert transforms ordinary trips into a meaningful celebration of life, making every journey not just about destinations, but about the memories and stories that define them. But here's something most people overlook. The most meaningful travel gift isn't a gadget, a pouch, or even a luxurious comfort item. It's something far subtler, the sense of being truly understood and cared for while on the road. Many seniors only realize this absence when they arrive at a hotel after a long flight, feeling exhausted and unseen, or when a well-meaning gift fails to ease the small daily challenges that travel inevitably brings. It's the invisible gift of thoughtfulness, of knowing that someone considered their needs, preferences, and dignity, and found a way to make the journey smoother. That hidden emotional core, feeling seen, safe, and respected, is what transforms a trip from stressful to joyful, and it's coming up in a moment you won't want to miss. When Celine Marigold incorporated these 10 carefully chosen gifts into her travels, the difference was astonishing. Flights that once left her stiff and anxious became moments of calm. Hotel rooms that felt unfamiliar and lonely became small sanctuaries of warmth and personal comfort. Even the little routines, journaling, scent rituals, or organizing essentials quietly, became rituals of reassurance and pride. By the end of her journey, she wasn't just carrying items. She was carrying a sense of confidence, independence, and joy that elevated every moment of her travels. These gifts didn't make her younger, but they made her feel seen, respected, and empowered, and that's the kind of lasting impact that turns ordinary trips into cherished memories. If this video inspired you, tap like now, and share it with a friend or family member over 60 who deserves travel that's thoughtful, comfortable, and joyful. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Travel Adventures, because in our next video, we're revealing the perfect gift senior men actually want but never say out loud. Trust us, you won't want to miss it, because the right gift can change the way they travel forever.